Hey, you guys, welcome. I'm so excited. I have a special guest. I'm so excited to bring her out. Imaniyeh Stevens, the owner of Ye's Touch. I know you guys know her. I know you guys been looking at all of her hair pics and watching her do her thing. And I'm so excited to have her here today to do an interview. And we're just gonna jump right into it. Hey, Yay.
Hey,
I'm so excited to have you here.
I'm happy to be here and your first guest, right?
Thank you. Yes, for the first guest. Shout out to you. Period.
I feel like you're so everybody loves watching you, you know what I mean? You're so
Right.
entertaining. Like if anyone was gonna be on your show, it was gonna be me, okay?
Period. And I'm so glad that you are here. So, you guys, this will be like, this will be an interview. I want to promote and empower and encourage, businesses. So not only do I know her, but I love her business ethic. I like her website, and I just love the way she handles herself. And so I just want to ask a few questions and just keep it real cute and exciting. And yes. So yay, how are you?
I'm good. I'm very happy, right? You can
All
see it. I
right.
feel like I'm glowing and um I'm just happy. Like that's the
Okay.
word.
Yes. Is this like a newfound happiness or like just okay?
Very much newfound because I just feel like last year I hit rock bottom, right? And I just, when you don't know what to do, I was just feeling
Hmm.
lost for like months. And then when this year started, things were like going really good. And I'm like, yes. But then I just started overworking myself and not really taking time for myself. And I want to say over the last like month and a half, I've really been focused on me and what makes me happy. And I feel like I'm born again. like,
Yes, we love the rebirth.
exactly. A
I
rebirth
love a
all the way.
rebirth. Period. So I'm glad to have you here at your best. Period, because you look amazing. I don't know, that might be the best hairstyle I've seen, because that one's given. It's given very much self. It's giving me life. I'm loving the
It's my
way.
birthday wig, actually.
Oh, see, period. Shout
You
out to the
know?
birthday girl. All right, so my first question will be, how is it being a businesswoman and being a mom?
That is so tough. It is very difficult. It's very, very hard to balance both of the worlds
Mm,
because in my industry, most hairstylists, like just being real, we don't work 9 to 5. We work 9 to 9, sometimes 9 to 1 in the morning. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying? I used to be literally falling asleep in the shop. Sometimes I'll fall asleep, you know what I mean, sitting there while I'm doing hair, like dozing off because I'm so tired. So for me, I'm still finding the balance. What has been benefiting me is that I have a lot of support from their grandmother. She helps me out.
yes,
She helps me out a lot. And usually the way my system is set up, like throughout the week, me and the kids, we have a set schedule. Like I've been sticking to these are the times I'm available and these are the times I'm not available. And when you stick to your schedule, it's not as hard. You get what I'm saying? And then those couple days, the weekend, when family comes into town, they help out with my kids or their grandmother will help out. And that's been allowing me to have a lot of like more free time to be able to kind of do more things, not just for my business either, really, but for myself. um,
yeah, that's important.
yeah, but it's definitely difficult. And I will say, if you don't have support, it's way harder. It's way hard. I can say I have a couple, you know what I mean, people in my corner that really are lifting part of my load with my children as far
Mhm.
as like spending time with them or even coming over my house. Like I have my brothers will come over to my house, play with the kids and clean, wash dishes.
Period.
You
That's a
know?
great thing to have.
Yes.
That's
So
great.
I'm very much blessed with help and that definitely helps me balance it out, but I'm still not good with it. Like some days, I will say this. There was a whole like almost a month where like I wasn't even really taking clients. I was just home with my kids. We were just doing whatever we wanted to do. I needed that. They did that.
Good family time.
Yeah, and truthfully, any other job, you get holiday, you get your vacation time. Like, no, this is my vacation time. I make it for myself.
Right.
So, like I said, it's difficult, but lately I've been getting it done. Like, I have been able to adjust and try my best, and it's working. Still not
Mhm.
perfect, but it's working.
That's good. That really means a lot. That's dope. The fact that you're able to continuously do that, and because you've been doing this for years, I mean, your kids are growing up,
Yes. Yeah.
and you're doing your shit. Because my next question is, how was the VMAs? Because
Oh,
first of all, where was it at? Because it wasn't local. It wasn't
it was
like
so I thought the VMAs would have so my friend, she's really like a mentor. She's the one who booked me for the VMAs.
okay. Period. We love a
Yeah.
good cashy friend.
Listen, she's really so amazing, like in almost every aspect. Every aspect. Now anyways, she had asked me if I wanted to assist her in the VMAs. I didn't even know how soon the VMAs were because I don't really
Mhm.
watch TV that often, and I'm usually that person that catches it when it's on TV, like as people are posting. I'm like, oh snap, let me turn it on. I don't really know the time frame. Now I'm in Atlanta at the time, and she texted me, and I was like, oh man, like how am I gonna get from Atlanta to New York so fast to do this? Because she's saying it's this day, and it was like 2 days later. So anyways, I flew up to New York City, but the shuttle picked us up from there and brought us to New Jersey. And yeah, it was in New Jersey. And it's weird because it was like in the middle of like a strip. Like it
Oh,
was literally like
the
a
strip. Like,
busy, yeah, like it was like a busy part of the town.
what
I
was
was
it? Where? What state was it in?
It was in New Jersey.
Oh, it was in
Yeah, it
Jersey.
was right near the airport.
Okay.
I was
So
so
yes.
like, how are the VMAs? How are all these celebrities coming right here? And but they had stuff blocked off, of course.
Oh my gosh, that's dope. So how was it? The experience, the overall
10 out of 10. It
10. That's dope.
was so much fun because I truthfully feel that I wasn't out of place. Like, when you do big things like that, if you almost feel like you're not supposed to be there. I didn't feel like that. It really felt like it was meant for me. Like when I walked in, it was so much surrounding me getting there. Being
Hmm.
that I was in Atlanta, I didn't have a COVID shot, I didn't have a COVID test. It was so much stuff that they wanted me to get done, and I wasn't prepared. So I was kind of stressed out when I got there. But then when I got in the doors and I was set up, I was like, you know what? I got this
Right, it hit you. It
all the
hit
way.
you like we're here.
Yeah, it was surreal seeing all these women, and it's so funny because there's so many models and dancers and whatever performing that you're just seeing crowds of people flooding in the doors, and I'm looking at all these people like, oh my gosh, I felt like they were superstars. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
I didn't even get to see the actual acts yet. I'm just looking at the girls who are here to show up on stage, and it was just truly like an amazing experience. Everybody was really nice. A lot of the women, or not even just women, but a lot of the people that were there working, it was all their first time at the VMA. So it was all like
A first time experience
yeah,
for
all
everybody.
of our first experience. The team that I had, the band Maniskin, their team that I worked with, it was all of our first time. And it just was like surreal. It was really surreal. I think obviously what stuck with me was doing Nikki's dancer's hair. That was like the highlight because
Mm.
I couldn't believe it. I seen all the girls walking down, and they had makeup artists and hairstylists in the back specifically for Nikki's team. And
Period.
so when I went back there, I'm thinking we set up here, but they're like, no, this is for this specific show. So I'm like, oh wow, dang. I was kind of like, I would love to be over here with them, but we end up going to a different area. And what do you know? All the girls from over there were kept coming. Can you fix my hair? Can you do this? Can you do that? I just so happened to be the person that she asked, like, hey, can you style my hair? Girl, what? She's like, and I'll tag you. I'll give you your credentials. Say less.
Okay, we love that. We gotta support ours. That
Yeah,
was dope.
it
I
was
was
so.
excited as hell. Can you ask me how I felt when you went?
How did you feel?
I was like overwhelmed when I seen that. I was like, oh my god,
Yes.
oh my god.
And it
I
felt like
can't
that
wait.
being there. That feeling you say, like I felt like that being there was so cool.
Yeah, that was dope. That
And I
was
got
dope. Did you eat while you was there? Did they have food?
yes, they had food and it was good too. They had all different
Okay.
chicken. They had like stewed chicken, baked chicken, pulled pork, I think. And then they gave us like rice, pasta. Some people had nachos. I
Right,
think
they had a
salad.
stuff.
It was good. It was good.
That's a
They
lot of
gave
options.
us champagne toast. I still have my VMA's cup. It was fun, and they took very good care of us.
Mm,
It
I
was a.
want
It
to be
was a.
there. I wanted to be there. I was there in spirit because I was like,
It was.
shout, shout out to you. Period. Yes, touching the
I
building.
was screaming like when Nikki was practicing. Obviously, they have to go through everyone's like walkthrough. She was literally like, I know she heard me because the way I was screaming, she was
Mhm.
obviously right there on the stage, and I'm
Period.
behind the stage, and I was screaming so loud when she was practicing. I knew every word, like, girl, you gonna know it was
Period.
me.
Period. As you should, because I know I would have been up there like you know it was me too.
I was in everybody's camera when she was. I was going in people's cameras, singing lyrics, turning up. It was a
As
good.
you should. So, okay. So moving on to the next question. Um, how is so what's your favorite thing about hair?
Okay, my favorite thing is
Like,
the reaction that I get when they look in the mirror. That's my favorite thing.
um,
The like I live for that. That's my favorite part of it.
that's too cute. That's too cute.
Hmm.
I look because that will be one of my top favorites with the food. Like get the
Yeah.
God.
Yes.
'Cause it damn sure wouldn't be the prep part.
No. Oh gosh.
Not the
The actual work. Who actually wants to sit there doing this all day?
right.
Let's be real.
Mhm. And them pots get hot and
uh
grabbing stuff and
Orders
Whew.
be. Listen, I already know.
So I guess that could roll into my next question. So, because you're multi-talented, and how do you feel like do you feel like targeting one talent could kind of take away from your other ones, or do you feel like in given time you'll be able to perfect all of them? Because you got a lot going on.
Okay, so that's so tough. That's a really good question. So for me, I always had in my head that I would do something other than hair. Hair was not really my passion,
Hmm.
but I was so good at it and I did love doing it, but I didn't think that was my passion. Like, this is what I'm going to do forever. So that became my focus when I realized a lot of people want their hair done by me and I'm making money. So that's like survival. You get what I'm saying? So my focus was that based on my living circumstances, if
Yeah.
that makes sense. So I had to kind of focus on that. But I wish I wouldn't have put all of my focus on just doing hair because yes, you can still be able to.
Oh, phone died.
Sorry, girl. Call you
Oh.
back. But yeah, so I personally feel like you can still do other things
Mhm.
and still have a main thing. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm doing that right now. Now, I do believe you should, if you are going to take something serious, yes, you should be 100% focused on that. So, if your goal is to be, chef of the year, then you need to put all into being that. You don't
Right.
really need to be doing this other stuff because that's not what your goals are. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
If your goals, if your goals to not do any one thing specifically, but to say I'm this, this, and this, then you should have an even, you know what I mean, level like playing field of all of those things, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Maybe take 2 days to cook, 2 days to dance, two
So,
days
ho-
to model.
so you say even playing field. How is it get like it? Can you
So when I
manage them?
say even, all right, so I'm gonna use myself as an example. I'm a mom. I'm a wig maker, a hairstylist. I sell products, but I also lately I've been modeling, and I took a dance class, which I was supposed to be doing tonight at 7:30, but I'm not gonna make it. Anyway, I can still work and do hair and be fully booked and take my dance class on Monday. You get what I'm saying? I can
Mhm.
still do that and still sell plates on Sunday. You get what I'm saying? It's about your schedule and how you do it. Like, yeah, I could still take my clients Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You get what I'm saying? And then I designate Saturday to this, Sunday to this. I'm still doing everything in that week. And you don't have to do everything as consistently. When I say even, I'm not saying do it all in the same pace. Because sometimes you don't want to dance every day. Sometimes you don't want
Right,
to cook every day. Sometimes you
right. Damn sure.
yeah,
Oh,
no, some days you need a couple days off. Those days off, you're doing something else. And that
right,
is still getting something done. That's still being progressive.
right. I
Yeah.
totally agree. Totally agree. I be needing my little time off, my little 1 second to like,
Yeah.
breathe.
Yeah.
Even when I'm not going, even when I'm going through something traumatic or not. Like, cause
And
I
it's
don't. It doesn't have to be something like, oh my God, you just.
yeah, you don't gotta go
No, I just need a moment.
yeah.
Like, I just don't feel like giving all right now. Like, not all of it. Like, you want
You
me to just
know,
keep going?
you're
It's
not gonna have
easy for
nothing
you to
left.
say.
You're gonna have me eating alive. No.
Right. It'd be so easy for other people to just sit there and
Oh my
say, like,
tell you what you should be doing. Like I don't tolerate that from
you
anybody.
don't?
No, I do not.
So, okay, so how do you manage that?
Unless it's constructive criticism. If you're saying, yeah, I'm gonna be real with you, you're being lazy the last like 3-4 days, you ain't really did shit. You need to get up off your butt.
Mm,
You just being lazy.
right.
But if you're really just telling me, oh, you should be doing this, why? Because that's what you want me to do?
Or is that what you wish
Or
you
is that
could do?
exactly? At the end of the day, I don't wake up in Ty's shoes. So I'm not going to be able to really tell you what to do. It's your life. Like I'm really big
Period.
on allowing people to have their own journey. Give advice, show up when you need to and be there for your people, but don't make people feel pressured into doing things that you think they should do. That doesn't How do you know? Who told you that that was their path? Did
Or
God
that
put
that
that?
was right, or that was right, and that
Yeah.
I'm wrong. Like people,
Mm-mm.
I feel like people be so pressed to tell you that you're wrong, and like me, whole time you pressed about telling me I'm wrong, and bitch, I don't even give a fuck.
I don't even care. You preaching to the wrong choir because I don't give a damn. I've literally had to mute people out. Like, you've seen my post about oh, I went to dinner, whatever. He left me with the tab, whatever.
Hmm.
Now, if I was really that angry, do you think I would have made that public? I don't give a fuck. Like, I put it up there because that shit was really comedy. Like, I couldn't believe it. I thought, what was his name? Ashton Kutcher was gonna hop out. Was that his name?
Like you're punked, you're punked.
Like, like I wasn't that upset. I had great food. At the end of the day, I took that shit home and ate it. But I was seeing people's reactions like, oh, you're not this, you're not that. Stop calling yourself a city girl. I'm like, whoa.
I just smoked. I can't believe I just did that. I'm so sorry. OMG.
You're
Wait,
fine.
we should take. Can we take a second and get into the whatchamacallit?
The
Because I
dinner?
can clip this part. Yeah.
You want to take a break?
Yeah, like a 5 second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on, because we could stay on. We could stay on. I
Hold on, I'm
just
about to
know.
actually hold on, I'll be right back.